I am not ready to start this video. But Leo has decided that I am, so let's pop this lamp. That's 9 magic. We can Earth Strike now. And now we've got a zombie mask. I'm sure there's a way to increase my render distance, and I wish I had it right now. But we don't. Nice and seasonal here, though. Coin reward? Yep, coin reward. Couldn't see the Varrock Castle in there. My headcanon is that it was winter foggy. But we're gonna get up there. We just need like 16 more magic levels. Speaking of which, these are where the stats are sitting at the start of this video. Just hammering away at the strength levels. That's all we're doing. So, we're just combat training, working on prayer. We're gonna want our protection prayers, but they're a ways off too. There we go, 25 magic. We got protect item. Well, that sucks. I missed that dunce. I guess it's karma for all of the imps we've been killing here, up to 248, but still, that would have got us closer to a magic level. I gotta be playing more and paying more attention. Okay, so we're still here in the Lumbridge courtyard, basically just been killing imps and men. Nice, that is a great time for a random. Let's take it. And we're back. Tomb of Knowledge. Book of Knowledge, I guess this one is. 135 magic experience from the Dragon Teacher. That gets us level 10 magic. Now, I don't think you can see, but we're up to 2,233 man kills and 267 woman kills. This is the state of the bank. Nothing really impressive. A few little things that we could cook. 5 raw chickens after, what, 2,500 kills? Like, a couple bread doughs. And those are from the imps. But bank isn't looking too bad for a Castle's only hardcore Iron Man who hasn't left Lumbridge and Castle Wars, so let's leave Lumbridge and Castle Wars and explore our next castle. Hopefully. Let's see if paying for some bonds cooperates. I'm gonna end up paying it, which is why they do it and get away with it. But I've gotta rhetorically ask, why would you even include a deal where you're saving 49 cents as save 1%? Like, it just seems insulting on some level, really. For a digital thing that, as far as I can tell, it really basically costs Jagex pennies, if that, to give bulk discounts on. They're only making more money if they're selling more bonds. You get 49 cents off if you get 3 bonds, and then seemingly no deals past that, really? None that they advertise? Like, what the hell? Will we get any cooking levels from... Do we have anything besides the chicken to cook? I don't think so. And we would have got a cooking level if we didn't burn those last 2. Thank Guthix, that took forever. After a long time of waiting, we are finally off to our 3rd castle. First was Lumbridge, then Castle Wars, now we're here. I know this is dead content, you don't even need to come down here to play games anymore, but until they update it with something new, this might just be headquarters. let's explore the very limited new opportunities that it offers, starting with, we now have access to 3 more beers, and we don't have to rely on drunk dwarves to deliver them. 2 of those can cut 1 level off future grinds. I think we just have quest NPCs up here, and honestly, for most of the rest of the area, that can't really help with much. They don't start any quests, there aren't any that I can do immediately in the castle. All in all, what the castle offers is basically access to these 2 NPCs that you can see in this screen. The guards up here, and the archers scattered throughout the castle and on the castle walls. Also, one more thing, but that's going to take a lot of strength to get to down the road. For now, we are going to try and kill some of these guards for however long that takes, and get 1 or 2 upgrades. Hopefully this isn't a maze. I don't really feel like sitting at a maze right now. I also don't feel like getting killed by a guard. We got a sapphire from the mysterious old man. And now we're just seeing how long it takes to get these guard kills. Probably be a little bit faster on lunge, but okay, now we get nothing. These are higher level, but do they go down any easier to melee attacks? So we have access to a few more resources here, but they're not going to be as easy to get as I would like, and also I just drained all my prayer points. Does this guy have no drops, or does he have generic citizen drops? Let's see. Looks like nothing. I don't want to risk the hardcore on guards, so we're going to go back, regroup for a minute, and do some of the new skilling methods we have access to. First, thieving on the account. The other newly accessible skill we have is fletching, but not woodcutting. And we don't want to do fire making either. I just skipped past the screen, but as you can see, we now have level 5 thieving. Hanging out in here, about to start my first game of pay-to-play Castle Wars. Hopefully I can help despite only being level 43, but I at least hope I don't screw anything up for the team. So, 13 minutes in, I will say that my experience with pay-to-play Castle Wars compared to free-to-play is... I got a lot more opportunities to actually get play in on free-to-play as a level 43, but pay-to-play Castle Wars, much more social. You got the chance at supply crates. I don't think I'm gonna get one based on the score of this game. We are definitely losing this one by the looks of it. Unless things change real fast, and it don't look like they are. Two Castle Wars tickets, but no supply crate, unfortunately, but we got our prayer points back. While I'm here and doing thieving training, I might as well start Cook's Assistant after long enough. The trick here is we have 2 out of 3 items already, but we can't get milk without construction training. And we might as well talk to these 2 NPCs as well to see if we can start their quests. We might as well start them now if we're able. And for this one, I guess we are not able. We need all the prerequisites to start Lost Tribe. That kind of sucks. And there we've got level 10 thieving. Okay, that game was a win, but still. Oh, we need to buy the crates with plaudits. So we can get a crate now. Let's see what's in our first Castle Wars crate. They centered. But inside crate number 1, we have... Well, that didn't work. I thought it came up like a treasure trail kind of thing. We got some dragon arrows, Castle Wars arrows, I guess. Blighted anglerfish and blighted ice sack. Will we ever be able to use any of these things? I don't know. So I guess now we're back at combat training here until, I don't know, whenever we feel like going up to Berthorpe and killing a couple more guards and seeing if they give us any of the actual drops we want. But yeah, more combat training, I guess. Members drops now though. Here we got 15 thieving. As you can see, we got a grimy herb in our inventory. That's the first one we ever got. Obviously it's a guam or gom. I don't know, like, how do y'all pronounce it? Because, like, I go back and forth, but usually Guam. Anyway, we are going to stack herbs because fuck knows whenever we'll be able to do anything with them. Starting to get some nice numbers in the rune collection. We just need air runes. Let's try our luck here one more time. I hope this guy is not like a guaranteed 0 drop or something. We might get lucky and be able to do 2 kills, I guess. What do we get? More coins. Another not great drop. Things that you can say both on RuneScape and at a boring rave. Okay, that time I did get a fat nothing. Can we, game? Take me with you, this isn't...
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Okay, I believe this to be the first easy... Maybe not the first easy? No, that is the first easy clue scroll on the account. Let's see what it is. Can we do this? No, we absolutely cannot. I forgot that for whatever, I think, quest-related reason, this guard in particular just has this massive
So what do you let me go for?
That, or he's got PS1, it's right down to the belly button. There we go! There we go, that's what we're here for. That's what we wanted. Yes. We are now fully equipped. We got 14 hit points left, so we're not doing anything else here, but we got our full melee armor for the time being. You may now be wondering, what's next for this episode? We got to Berthorpe Castle, we got the debatably most important drop we could have from the guard there. What's left for this episode? Well, I would like to get 24 magic, but whether that happens or not depends on whether we get our combat stats high enough to actually get a certain other drop from those guards, or from the archers there, but the archers actually came closer to killing me than the guards did. So let's stick with the guards for now. We just got another piece of the beekeeper's outfit, but more importantly, it's also going to be 11 magic. And now we can actually cast a curse spell and maybe get our magic up a little more without picking up some air runes. And we're total level 225 now. Also 32 prayer. We actually can't use any of the curse spells. We don't have any body runes yet.
I might be the only person in RuneScape history to ever prayer flick improved reflexes, but I had to do it to get that last guard kill. Like, it was not working. So as you can see, we just had an Evil Bob random event. I was streaming on Twitch, and unfortunately missed it. And that could have been really bad. At first I thought it could have been bad because Bob can give either strength experience or magic experience, but he doesn't give magic experience until a player is over 50. So the fishing experience kind of sucks to miss, but not really a big deal. But then I realized that Bob might not have been trying to send us to his fishing island. He might have been trying to send us to his Scape Rune prison, which is kind of worse because that is one of the few, possibly even the literal only way we can get a law rune and get out of this place. So, not super happy about that, but we are moving on. Guess we're gonna be there for a while. Let's go. That's what we want to see. We want to see lots more of those.
2 hours later.
Okay, let's see how much we're looting. Our guy's happy, we're happy. What do we got? Got some steel arrows on the ground. Got some bones we can bury and pick those up. 2 steel arrows, 135 air runes. That's gonna be a big help. And some elemental runes, some other arrows, and a lot of potions we can decant. That was a mega productive random event. And I guess since we spent so much time there, our hit points fully restored, our teleports both to our home castle and to Castle Wars fully restored. Let's pot up and see if we can get a little more loot before we hop away somewhere. Okay, now the level 126 mains are talking about having me score a point in this game, and I really don't think it's gonna happen, but I appreciate all this support. No idea how? No idea how, but I'm actually doing it. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. We'll take those. I like this name. It's ironic. And now we wait for 3 more minutes. Let's hopefully get more of these. Hopefully with some enemies killed, but it is a lot harder as a level 45 on pay-to-play Castle Wars, but let's get into these rooms. Can we get an uninterrupted noob fight? No, we can't. Oof, 18'd. They put brother on team against brother. But I gotta do my level 45th to keep them from scoring and taking our flag. And scoring again. I'm sorry, dude. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I don't think this is an upgrade, but we will take it anyway, just in case.
Another one.
got 135 casts of Earthstrike here. I think we should use Earthstrike, just a little bit of extra experience and we can get Earththrones plenty easily, so let's do our own little hallway scene here. Level 12 magic. Magic.
Few inches later.
Level 15 magic. 16 magic. Level 17 magic. And that is all we get. But I am happy. That is a nice little chunk of magic levels. Well, now this is odd. I'm gonna have to check to see if we have a spade. Now we have both an easy clue and a beginner clue. The beginner clue we can't do, I believe, until we get to Falador. But the easy clue we can do if we have a spade. It's just now a question of, can Castleman access a spade? And if I can't yet, how might I? I hope for more progress in this video, but I shouldn't get greedy. That is plenty enough. We got a good chunk of magic levels. Hopefully in the next video, we'll get the rest of the ones we need. It's like 6 or 7 more. Then we'll be at Varrock, assuming we can get a law rune in that time. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we didn't miss our chance with the Bob the Cat random event there. Hopefully if we did, we get another one real soon. But I'm happy with this. We've settled into a pretty nice gameplay loop. I do some Castle Wars. After a Castle Wars game, usually my minigame teleports recharged. I can go back to Berthorpe Castle. Did anybody else see that? But after we've basically, hopefully not lost the hardcore status to those Berthorpe guards, we teleport back to Lumbridge. And we kill Lumbridge people because we don't want to lose the hardcore status to pickpocketing accidents either. And then after the minigame teleport is charged up again, we can go check out Castle Wars if we want to. And then we basically just repeat the process of those 3 areas.
Another one.
If you stuck around this long, I guess I might as well tell you. If we get lucky in Berthorpe, we can replace our decorative helmet with a mithril full helmet, or we can get air runes. So we keep trying for that. In Lumbridge, we're basically just thieving training, stockpiling herbs, training combat, and then we can come back to Castle Wars,
and try and get Castle Wars tickets. Hopefully get 800, maybe